Hey everyone, welcome to a beautiful Sunday, October 22nd. It's actually 25 degrees out here, absolutely gorgeous day. And I'm going to start doing some work on the racing lawnmower. It's late in the day, it's after 4, but it's still beautiful out. We still got clear skies, as you can see, and most of the trees still have leaves on them. This is definitely a record for this year. I got some updates, so I figure I'm going to share it with all my YouTube community. So you can see I got some stuff sitting out here that used to be in the shop. All this will be going back in the shop very soon. I got a few things over there, so got some plywood. Unfortunately not enough to do the entire building, but it's going to go on top of here to make a little bit of outdoor space for the winter. My little tent garage is going to be moved to where the basketball net is. I don't know if I'm going to get to it today. It's not a rush to get that done because the tent garage is where the racer gets parked, and the racer's getting a starter right now. The starter that's on it is perfectly fine. It's just going to get a high torque starter. I'll show that in a second. But let's go in the shop and I'll give you an update in there. Okay, and here it's work in progress, but mostly everything is where it's going to be now. So you can see the workbench is right here. The workbench did suffer some damage when I was moving it. Not a big deal. If I happen to see a couple lower kitchen cupboards on the side of the road, I'm definitely going to pick them up, and I will junk these two. These two are very old, and they've been here for almost 10 years. So they've gotten wet, and surprisingly they haven't fallen apart, even though they are particle board, and most times the particle board, when they get wet, they get destroyed. I got the upper cupboard moved. I don't think I've done an update in here since I moved the upper cupboard. This cupboard's been here for a while. That's all my chemicals and sprays and stuff like that. The big change is upstairs. You can actually see the floor. I don't think anyone's ever seen this floor. I had a whole bunch of canisters. They were actually tire sealant. If I get a second, I'll show one. These things right here, I have about 5 of them. They're actually really good tire sealant. They came with this really good airline, and how they worked is you bought the kit, and the kit had the air pump in it. You'd hook this into your tire. This end here would actually go in the pump, and it would fill this tire up with this sealant. But unfortunately, Canadian Tire has discontinued these, so I really got no use for them. It's a shame to get rid of these. They're such a good quality, but I looked online, there's nowhere to return them. At least I haven't found anything. This was quite a few years ago when I was looking, and I kind of was hoarding them for a little while, but now that it's recycling. But if anyone knows of anywhere to get rid of those at, or to recycle them, like I said, it's a shame to get rid of them just by tossing them in the recycling bin. Please leave a comment in the comment section. But other than that, the shop is actually getting really clean. All the scrap is gone from upstairs. All the scrap is gone from here. I cleaned out the filing cabinet. Actually found a few things I know some people are actually looking for that I know. And I'm going to give that stuff away because I got no use for it. Over here, I actually got room to park a tractor in here, which is surprising. I haven't had that in years. I'm kind of regretting selling the mini bike. I actually got space for it now, but I'm happy I did get rid of it. So it was just sitting around anyways. I like my racing lawnmower more. Underneath there is my pressure washer, chainsaws, trouble lights, leaf blowers. I got a lot of leaf blowers. I got to do something with them eventually. Got some old license plates down there. The locked cabinet back there. So it's definitely coming along in here. The shop is 12 by 12, and really all the storage and all the cabinets around the edges, and I actually do got a fair bit of space in here, even though the middle level pops down in the middle. This used to be this wasted space right here, so that's why we built this right here, to gain some extra space upstairs and actually take advantage of the height, even though it's only 6.5 feet in here. Actually, it's almost 7. So it's not that high, but we want to take advantage of some of the extra ceiling height and use the bottom half for storage, and it makes it a lot easier to get upstairs. But there's where we're at for right now. My parts washer is right there. It's found itself a nice new home. So I guess that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep riding like always, and please comment.